You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, if you follow Black and White Sports long enough, you know we have been in a crusade along with several others out there, including the Native Americans Guardians Association, trying to one day get the Redskins name back. We hope, as we feel like it was unjustly taken away from the NFL landscape. We also believe it's one of the most iconic logos and names in the history of sports. I've continued to say Jaden Daniel jerseys, Redskin jerseys, it would fracture the bank. They would sell so many of those jerseys, never mind all the throwbacks. Everybody going and getting them a new Sean Taylor, Art Monk, Riggins. Maybe even get one with Gibbs on the back. Theismann. So, as we know, Trump has heavily influenced this new D.C. stadium, which is being built where the old RFK Stadium was. And we also know he has expressed his desire for the Redskins name to come back. We also believe there's a chance at some point, I believe that name's coming back at some point. I think they have, this year, of course, they have embraced the stylings of the old team, right? Everything but the name, everything but the official logo. But they're getting closer and closer. So now, and my goodness, liberals are going to cry in their, is that soy tears? Is that soy tears? I'm willing to bet it is. You can cry your little eyes out now with this headline, which is just awesome. I mean, this is glorious. Trump wants the Redskins' new stadium named after him. Bravo. I love it. I love it. He's like a freight train. He really is. President Donald Trump wants the Washington Redskins to name their planned $3.7 billion stadium after him. Multiple sources with knowledge of the situation told ESPN, who wrote this article. Don Van Natta Jr. and Adam Schefter. A senior White House source said there had been back-channel communications with a member of the Commanders' ownership group, led by Josh Harris, to express Trump's desire to have the Dome Stadium in the nation's capital bear his name. The new stadium is being built on the old RFK Stadium site that served as the team's home from 1961 to 1996. Quote, that would be a beautiful name, as it was President Trump who made the rebuilding of the new stadium possible. White House Press Secretary Carolyn Leavitt told ESPN Friday night via email. Leavitt declined to answer additional questions, but the senior White House source told ESPN, quote, it's what the president wants, and it will probably happen. Woo! Woo! A Redskins spokesperson declined comment Saturday. However, a team source said the organization has spent days preparing for Trump's attendance at the Redskins home game against the Lions on Sunday afternoon. Oh, I love it. Trump will attend the game as Harris guest and is expected to participate in halftime activities honoring the military. I love it. I love it. The team source said while the Commanders anticipate possible conversations with Trump about the new stadium during the game, there have been no formal conversations to date. Oh my God. The liberals, you remember the sorry-ass German, the mean mother effer in Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark, that got the medallion burned into the hot medallion burned into his palm. Remember that? He tried to pick it up because it was in the fire in the bar when he was there to talk to Marion. Yeah, I'm all about some Indiana Jones. Well, anyway, you remember how his face melted off? Do we remember how Belloc's face melted off? Oh, the liberals' face is about to melt clean off. Clean off. The decision would likely rest with the District of Columbia Council, which will lease the stadium to the Commanders, and the National Park Service, which manages the federal government land on the old RFK Stadium site where the new stadium will be built in time for its scheduled opening in 2030. Quote, the team doesn't have the authority. They can't name the stadium on their own, a source said. They're already having a meltdown. Quote, the city would be involved in that decision and the Park Service would be involved. Oh, they're worried. That is pure unadulterated copium. That's fear in that retort. In April, NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell and D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser and Harris announced the Redskins' new stadium would be built in Washington. D.C. Council voted 11-2 to approve the RFK Stadium project. The Commanders will invest $2.7 billion and pay for all the cost overruns to build the 65,000-seat stadium on a 174-acre parcel 2 miles from the U.S. Capitol. Oh, this is awesome. The district will chip in $1 billion, will lease the stadium to the team. The Redskins Stadium project will include housing developments, a sports complex, and retail shops. Quote, the largest economic development project in D.C. history, Bowser called it. Boy, and she is none too happy. I mean, she is all happy, real happy. She forgot about that Trump hate real fast. She is real happy to be all up involved in this. You notice how she has been remarkably, she ain't said shit about Trump. I ain't heard nothing. Used to, I would have to do a video on her every like 3 months. Sometimes sports related. And, because we got a politics channel too, folks. Go subscribe. Oddly, she ain't said a lot of nothing. A whole hell of a lot of nothing. Because she wants to be able to do a victory lap on this stadium. Let's just keep it real. Oh, look what I was able to do. Shit. We know who was able to do it. Man, I got to tell you. I keep waiting for the news because there's a lot of people right now, even people that don't want to see it come back. There's a lot of people that believe the Redskins name is coming back at some point. People are past the triggering. Tell me what you think, black and white sports supporters. Peace them out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.